I'm here. I'm doing it. I couldn't wait today. I'm on it and I'm not pulling any punches. This is it. I have spent my time separating myself from racist, sexist, homophobics, all of the terrible things that have become very prominent over this past year and a half, whatever you want to call it. Now I have to put a little bit of a crowbar of separation between myself and the trans community. Now I know that I've already been having arguments about, the political activists pretending to be trans. But honestly, if you are getting into trans because of politics, then you're really just part of the problem. You're not a genuine trans person. You got into it and you became trans because you wanted to feel accepted by other people who were like, you did it wrong. The Uvalde shooter was trans. There's only a certain cast of people who shoot schools. Racist, sexist, psychopaths, and now trans. I'm not, I agree. I have to agree. I cannot find one single explanative that would absolve them of the level of psychosis that has now been associated with the trans movement. And it's not like I'm done. I'm done being nice about it. The people, although even the people in my family who are becoming trans have always been just fully guided, not original thought type of people. They needed other people to tell them what they wanted them to do, and they needed constant, what's the word? Acceptance. They needed constant acceptance and guidance and approval from everybody around them, or they would break down and feel like a failure and they just couldn't do things. And of course they're trans. Of course they became trans. Like, what can you do? What can you do except defend your children, defend your home, try to defend your community as best you can, but you have to accept that the government has allowed sick people to become part of an accepted societal caste. Like, there's nothing you can do about that except go to the government and make them return it to the mental disease status type thing that it kind of used to be. Maybe put an official seal of psycho on it, but they won't. They'll go ahead and yell at me for my unvaccinated lives matter shirt, but they won't do anything about the people who murder, rape, kill, all that stuff. So, say what you want. I've lost all respect for it because I've now seen the same people who are saying that we need to accept all trans, and the same people who believe all women, and done. I'm done. These people are not your friends. They're not my friends. And now they're pretty much an enemy of mine. I wish I could identify a few of the high-level ones. But, unfortunately, they all hide. Oh well, my point is, trans is evil. The people who suffer from gender dysphoria, body dysphoria, whatever you want to call it, who were born with an imbalance of hormones which has caused their gender to be ambiguous, or things very close to that nature. There's nothing you can do about that. There's something there's nothing you can do about it. You have to work with that. I'm talking about the people who just randomly chose to be trans because they haven't felt good in a couple years. Get out of here. That Uvalde shooting is your fault.